Success doesn't just happen. It's not an accident. Success is attracted to certain kinds of people. And today, we're going to talk about how you can become that person who attracts success like a magnet. Now, some of you might be thinking, but I'm not successful yet. How can I attract success? Well, let me tell you something. Success isn't just about what you have. It's about who you are. It's about the person you become in the process of achieving your goals. You see, success leaves clues. If you look at successful people, you'll notice they have certain habits, certain ways of thinking, certain attitudes that set them apart. And the good news is, these are all things you can learn and develop. So let's start with the foundation. The first step in becoming the person who attracts success is to take full responsibility for your life. Now, I know that might sound a bit scary, but it's actually incredibly empowering. When you take responsibility, you're saying, I am in control of my life. My success or failure depends on me. You stop blaming others, you stop making excuses, and you start taking action. I remember talking to a young man once who was complaining about his job. He said, I hate my job. My boss is terrible. The pay is lousy. I'm stuck. And I asked him, well, what are you doing about it? He looked at me blankly. He hadn't even considered that he could do something about it. That's the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Successful people don't wait for things to happen. They make things happen. They don't say, I can't. They ask, how can I? Now, let's talk about goals. If you want to attract success, you need to know what success looks like for you. You need to have clear, specific goals. I like to think of goals as a destination on a map. If you don't know where you're going, how will you know when you get there? How will you know which road to take? But here's the thing about goals. They need to be your goals, not your parents' goals for you, not society's goals, not what you think you should want. Your goals need to be what you truly desire. I once met a woman who was miserable in her high-paying corporate job. She had achieved what many would consider success. Good salary, nice car, big house, but she wasn't happy. When I asked her what she really wanted to do, she said she'd always dreamed of opening a small bookstore. That was her true goal, and once she acknowledged it and started working towards it, her whole life changed. She became energized, passionate, alive. That's the power of pursuing your own goals. Now, having goals is great, but it's not enough. You need to write them down.